Hello?
Hello?
My name is Peter, and I was a manager for Freddy's back in '93. So, if you're wondering, yes, you're dead. I'm not sure how you died, but maybe some... Wait. John? Christ, well, that would explain why everything looks so much worse. If you died by burning, then that means he's gonna be here soon. Damn it. Well, okay. You're in whatever godforsaken creation it made of Fredbear's Diner, warped by an entity with each passing death on any Freddy's establishment. This is like an eternal purgatory for both you and me. We're not going to be able to see each other because this place only lets us see what it wants us to see. I'm hoping this goes well, but I'd rather not think about the implications right now. Okay, as you can probably tell, you have a monitor in that office. You can use it to sort of learn the layout of this house, and trust me, you'll be better off if you do so. There's only one thing that woke up tonight, and that'd be Freddy. He comes by your left. Just swap sides when you're at the monitor, and he should leave. Oh, I almost forgot. Since you fucked up things by dying, I've been working on a short plan just as we speak. There's a tape in the office, so grab it and play it once Freddy sleeps. Whatever they do. There's some things you're gonna need to remember, John. I also have my own set of tapes to collect, so I better get to finding those right now. Okay, we'll talk later. you survived last night. Now you might be wondering why they're all after you, when you probably didn't do anything to them. Let's just say that they see you as a sort of fix for their damn souls. See, you and I have this source known as plasma because we died, which makes them want to kill us. Again. But unlike us, they've been corrupted. They're in pain, John, and really they just want to be free. And that's why they're after you. They want to try and repair their damaged soul. Anyways, you've got some newer problems to deal with. There's this bear with no ears, and I don't really know where it came from, so I've just decided to call it Am I Real? Not clever, I know. But they're probably going to be the worst of your trouble as time goes on. Just keep your cameras on them at all times if you can, but I'm not sure how you'll be able to keep track of them. And then there's Chica, too. They're blind for some reason, and, well, I think the cupcake might be alive. When you see her on your right, just look at her from the other side, and then run back right as she leaves. The cupcake will try to attack you if you don't. I think someone lost their nose to that thing, so I'd be careful. And with all that out of the way, you should be set for tonight. I'm still planning all of this, so I'll just let you know when I think of something, John. And he'll give up. I'm still working on something to help get you out, trust me. Until then, just good luck, John. Back again. Things are really starting to pick up now, so I'll explain things faster for you. There's this weird purple one. They always appear at 6 a.m. for everyone. I'm not sure how it has the power to break into our view like that, but that's when I hear them every single time. Looking at them will jump time forward, since it fixes everyone's time in this place. Then there's this weird metal rod with hands that builds itself. If I'm being honest, it just looks like a bunch of props with small legs. Or whatever those are. Almost like it's a cage of some sort. It'll try to scare you to death, so just look up afterwards, and he should leave because he hates being watched. Now, let me explain this to you. All of these monsters you see, they're all victims of the restaurant murders. Only that puppet thing made them what they are now. It all of that plasma to physically shape them from this odd molten rabbit, who has been here a really long time, by the way. It doesn't take too kindly to having its plasma stolen, so I think it intentionally corrupted it, causing all of this in the first place, turning them into these sorts of Frankenstein abominations. Right, I almost forgot. Bonnie woke up too. He'll come by the right side, and then run over to the left side. Just look at him wherever he goes, and he'll give up. I'm still working on something to help get you out, trust me. Until then, just good luck, John.
Is it... I can't tell if it's... low... No, it can't. This is... God, this is stupid. Okay. This is Garvey Wright. And I guess I'm talking to my future self. It's a silly idea, I know. I sort of want to keep this as a time capsule, I suppose. Something I can look back on. It's a weird idea, but maybe it'll help. Give some good use to this recorder Alex gave me. Everyone gave me things. I suppose it was my birthday. I'm not sure if they got that off the papers or not, but I'm not sure how they knew. It doesn't seem to matter. I appreciate it. Alex got me this recorder. Peter got me some pocket change, I guess, to buy what I want, which is new. And John got me this toy. I don't think he 100% knows what older people like me are into. 'Cause this seems more like something he would have wanted to get for himself, but he's a nice kid, and it's a nice gift. I want to help these people out. They went through all the effort of bringing me in. It would only make sense that I help lighten the load around the house. So I'm thinking of entering the family business. Wish me luck. How do... Hey there, again. Me, I guess. This is weird. Can we both just acknowledge this is a weird thing that's happening? Well, good news, I got the job. You know that. Of course, you know that, because it's already happened to you, but... Look, I got the job. The only position that they had available was janitor, which... I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed by initially. I would have given anything to be able to perform up on that stage, giving kids the show of a lifetime, but the work isn't that hard. All I gotta do is just clean up the occasional mess around the place. It's really simple, actually. Well, mostly simple. I still have to deal with the occasional rowdy youth, I guess. I'm sure that they're fine when they're at home or hanging out with their friends, but I notice that whenever they're here, I don't know, they just kind of get rowdy. It's not my business to say, obviously, but they should probably be a little bit more respectful of their surroundings. I hope I don't have to clean up nearly as much as I did for my first day for the next while. And some of them were picking on each other. It wasn't nice to watch. I had to go away for a bit. Sort of walk into a closet to compose myself. Peter helped me. He helped me get back there and, I guess, get back to reality. It's a weird way to describe it, but I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. I hope that their parents know what they're doing and do something about that behavior. Because we shouldn't be accepting that in an establishment like this. I guess it's just not my place to say again. But anyways, Peter? Yeah, I'm getting back soon. I'm on my break. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I need to find a better place to record these Hey again. It's been a while. I haven't turned on this thing in a really long time. I wasn't sure how... I wonder how things are going over there, I guess. I mean, obviously I can't know necessarily how things are going, but I can hope that... Look, it's stupid, alright? Let me just get to what's been going on. pay has been increasing by quite a bit, actually. Apparently, being a janitor has its quirks. I've managed to make quite a bit of pocket change for myself. Hopefully that'll help with the increasing issues that have been going on financially. Especially with John's birthday coming around soon. We're going to have to spend it in the establishment this time, which I know he's not the biggest fan of it. I imagine that he's not too happy that he has to spend most of his time after school there, since all of his family works at the establishment, and I can tell that he doesn't like the animatronics. I mean, I don't necessarily like them either, but they do give off some feeling. I'm not totally certain. Hopefully this new rabbit that I'm helping fix up will lighten that up, I guess. Hopefully. But it won't help because he's been having a hard time again. Which is a shame because, I mean, I already taught someone how to behave around here. One of the kids that was being mean to him. I tried to tell him how not to act, but he still insists on hurting him. I'm not sure what to think right now. But I just want to make this birthday good for John. Better than it was for me, at least. I can see a lot of myself in him, you know. I hope whenever you're listening to this again that John's doing better. But I guess his birthday's coming up, and hopefully things will turn around from there.